Treatment will include vacuuming up existing bugs and steaming to kill any that are there. And then it will probably involve some kind of pesticide treatment. DE is diatomaceous earth, which is one of the dusts I was talking about. Phantom is a liquid product. Personally, I wouldn't use it, but it's one of many things that people use. And then again, at 2-week intervals, it's got to be re-inspected. So and you come back at 2-week intervals until no further activity is found. Only at that point can you say that you've managed to get rid of the bed bugs. So it takes at least 30 days to get rid of bed bugs, and probably longer than that. Okay, so what are we going to do to treat? Well, again, we have our vacuum. These are commercial steamers here. Steam turns out to be an excellent way to treat. And any pesticide should be used by pest control operators only into a crack and crevice treatment, and we never treat mattresses. We encase mattresses instead. Okay, and so cheap mattress covers don't work. The $7 one from Walmart, not going to cut it. And here's why. Because the bed bugs will just crawl right out the end, around the zipper, or through the teeth. Notice how bright red these bed bugs are. They're really well fed. Happy bugs. Look at that already. And as I said, engaging the community is the most important thing. Okay, so here's a pest control vacuum. It's great. Sucks the bugs up, damages them, and kills them. They basically drown in the dust. It's really easy to get rid of a lot of bugs quickly. It's very satisfying. Just suck them up like a machine gun in reverse. And you clean up that debris so that future activity is obvious. It alone is not going to eliminate the bugs, partly because the eggs are sticky and down in cracks, and you're not going to suck an egg out of a crack. But it does get rid of a lot of bugs really fast. You can use any vacuum that has a hose. So if this is my hose, you go to the store and get a package of knee-high stockings, and you drop the stocking down into the hose, cuff it over, and then put your crevice attachment on top of that. And then you can, when you suck up the bugs, they'll fill up the stocking. When you're done, you tie this off, bag it, and throw it away, and that way you don't get bugs in your vacuum cleaner. We use special vacuums designed for pest control, but using the stocking trick, you can use any vacuum. Your dryer is your new best friend. If you were worried that you were at some place that might have bed bugs, all you have to do is take the clothes you were wearing and throw them into a hot dryer for half an hour. If it's a new dryer that was bought in the last 15 years or so, it probably came with one of these removable platforms, and you can put anything that'll fit in there. So like you could put an entire backpack in there and use that as a heat chamber. You can also buy dissolvable laundry bags that you put stuff in and seal the top so that nothing can get out of, and then you just throw the whole bag in the washing machine and it dissolves like the soap pods do. And that way you don't scatter bed bugs either going to or in the laundry. Steaming works great. As I said, heat kills all bugs at all stages, and steaming is really easy to do, very effective. That steam penetrates well into mattresses, couches, carpets. You can use it on hardwood floors if there are cracks in the floorboards that the bugs may have gotten into or laid eggs in. What you don't want to be careful about is you want to have low pressure because you don't want to blow the bugs around the room. You want to make sure it's low vapor so you don't get everything soaking wet and end up with a mold problem. And you got to move really slowly. It's 4 feet a minute. That's 15 seconds a foot. That means you are moving very, very slowly. Okay? So think about it. It's that's a minute and a half to go around one edge of the top of a mattress. And then another minute to go across the top, and then another minute and a half to go around the other side, and another minute on that. So that's what, 6 minutes right there? And that's just to go around the top edge of the mattress. And then you've got to do the same thing for the bottom edge of the mattress. So it's a slow process, but it kills the bugs, cooks the eggs. Hard-boiled eggs do not hatch. Some companies use this carbon dioxide snow. Comes out at like 80 degrees below zero. It's very, very cold, and it freezes the bugs and kills them on contact, but it has to contact them. A sheet of paper or a bed sheet will protect the bugs, and it will be ineffective. However, it has some uses, like it's great for electronics because there's no liquid. It goes straight from a solid to a gas. So infested electronics like that clock radio I was talking about, you can spray with this stuff and it will kill the bugs without destroying the electronics. So this is what I mean. No one tool is going to get rid of every bug, but by combination of the tools, we can totally eliminate the problem. So thermal treatments. There's lots of different kinds of thermal treatments. There are small boxes that were originally designed for heating up suitcases. These come in various sizes. We can also have larger tents that now you can erect in somebody's living room. You fill it with their stuff, you plug into the wall, and cook it. And you can put anything in there. You can put couches in there. You could put a recliner chair in one of these things and treat it successfully. Here's this company. This is from a residential school that had cottages with kids living in them that keep getting infested. So they bought a shipping container, hooked it up with heaters and fans and some thermostats, and this is the inside of it. And they can cook anything in there, and they don't throw anything away anymore. Here, this is equipment that hotels use a lot that can heat up individual rooms. This is difficult to do in most homes. Our homes are much more complicated than a hotel room. It also requires 220 volt power, which most homes don't have. So we don't really recommend this kind of work for most homes. We would rather see this kind of thing going on. This whole room heating can be hard because you got to get it up to heat fast, otherwise the bugs can hide and find some place where they can be insulated and survive. So there's another new product out that was developed by Penn State. It's called Apprehend. It's a biopesticide. And this is pretty cool because instead of trying to find and kill the bugs, what we do is create a barrier they have to walk across. And so we'll spray around the box spring in the legs of the bed, across the baseboard, other places like that. And when the bugs crawl across it, they pick up the spores from a fungus. And then when they hang out with each other in the aggregations, they spread it to each other. The fungus kills an individual bug in 3 to 5 days and takes out the whole colony in about 3 weeks. Very, very effective, very cool stuff. And if I come back in 2 weeks and find a lot of dead bugs, like between the mattress and the box spring, I can take a lint roller and collect them. And I take that lint roller sheet and put it in in a Tupperware container with a damp paper towel for 4 days. And what happens is that the fungus outgrows, and you will see what we call fuzzy bugs. And I'm looking for a photo of one that I have in here. And it's really pretty cool because what happens is that the fungus grows And that's proving that the fungus, in fact, is what killed them, and that fungus is still present and active and will continue killing bugs for 3 months. So it's a great product. It's been heavily used in agriculture for decades, but it's never been used indoors before. So it had to be tested for safety and allergens and so forth. And there have been no negative reports on it. So it's it's been very successful, very popular with pest control, being adopted quickly right now. So this is what I use if I have to treat for bed bugs. Okay, just briefly, if you're visiting other people, avoid sitting on couches or any kind of upholstered furniture. Sit on hard chairs, like kitchen chairs or something like that. Again, you can just throw all your clothes right into the dryer and cook them after you're done. If you do home visiting for, like a lot of people I do this workshop for, I recommend they keep spare set of clothes in a Ziploc in their car so that they can do a quick change in the back seat if they have to. In terms of offices, you want to keep clutter down, make sure there aren't cracks or crevices, especially in waiting rooms. You want to use plain metal or plastic seating, so something more like this, not like that. And all seating should be inspected. So once a week you turn the thing over and you use a flashlight and you check all of the seating. You can put these things under legs of desks, but this is even easier. It's smaller, it's more discreet, it fits in corners better, and it's the same principle. The outside is rough, the bugs can climb up it, and then they fall inside and get stuck. It's called a volcano because it's got slippy sides and a big hole in the top. And these are very effective as well. So basically, bed bugs mean that we've got to constantly pay attention, we've got to constantly be talking, we've got to constantly be learning. And because it takes everybody to deal with the bed bug. Questions, comments, complaints?